29 years in prison for man who killed his cellmate at Essex County Jail. Newark. Acting Essex County Prosecutor Robert D. Lorino announced today that Roddy Richardson, 34, has been sentenced. Authorities said on September 1st, 2013, Sanders was discovered deceased inside of his jail cell with his cellmate, Roddy Richardson, at the Essex County Correctional Facility on DeRamus Avenue in Newark, according to Assistant Prosecutor Justin Edward, who handled the case with Assistant Prosecutor Joseph A. Giordano. February of this year, while in the midst of jury selection before the Honorable James W. Donahue, Richardson pled guilty to aggravated manslaughter, admitting he beat and choked Sanders to death on August 31st, 2013. At the time of Sanders' killing, Richardson and Sanders were co-defendants and were both being held in connection with the June 2013 armed robbery. In addition to the homicide plea, Richardson pled guilty to 2 counts of armed robbery, 2 counts of aggravated assault and weapons charges. He was sentenced to 15 years on those. A man and his co-defendant were both being held at the Essex County Green Monster, 354 DeRamus Avenue, Newark, New Jersey. And basically, this man decided to beat and strangle to death his cellmate, who was also his co-defendant. Now, I don't know if it's because his co-defendant was cooperating or if he made a statement, but for some reason he decided to kill his co-defendant in the jail cell that they shared. So they were sitting there together, and he was going to go to trial for the murder, but they gave him a deal where they ran his charges concurrent. So all of the robbery charges and the weapons charges plus a manslaughter, which is really a murder with your hands, he wound up getting only 29 years. And those sentences all run concurrent, so he has 29 years to do for doing all of that. And no one was there to help this man, to prevent this man from dying, to save his life. This man had to die. I mean, of course, if they were fighting, there had to be a lot of banging and noise being made, and this man was strangled. And unfortunately, this young man lost his life to someone who was probably once his quote-unquote friend or colleague. So it was somebody who actually knew him, who he caught a case with on the streets, who winds up killing him. Now, I don't know if the dude was if Sanders was cooperating or not, but it's still very unfortunate, and it still goes to show you that you can go in to the Green Monster, you can go to jail and not make it back out. You know, so stay out of jail, stay out the streets, you know, find something legal to do. 29 years for murder, robbery, and charges. This young man lost his life. And there was no help, no one was there to help him. It's the Green Monster. Welcome to the Green Monster. Essex County Corrections Officer charged with smuggling contraband into March 19th, 2021.